Debating stepping into final expense sales or Medicare insurance sales, and you're maybe wondering, what is the economy doing to this group of insurance agents? Well, you found the right video. I want to share with you what the economy is doing, what kind of opportunity you can walk into, because this space is phenomenal. The door is not locked. Now, if you're in the mortgage protection space, it's not good for you, okay? Because right now mortgages are slowing down, which means you can't see the people. But with final expense telesales, Medicare insurance telesales, or even face-to-face play, the door is open. It is dynamic. It is awesome. But the opportunity is not small. 11,000 people, 1,000 people are turning age 65 on the daily. You will never, and I mean never, run out of prospects, people to see. That is so important. And oh, by the way, for telesales, you can work anywhere in the nation. Here I am cranking it out, working here. I was working on this table earlier, taking care of great prospects, powerful agents. I do run a national insurance agency at jasonfinalexpense.com, but you will not run out of people to see. 11,000 people turning age 65 on the daily. There is no better time for you to turn the corner and capitalize, selling the most amazing group of people that truly needs you, wants you, and desires your help. But you've got to understand what the opportunity looks like, and it looks like hard work, but you will not run out of people to see. Just like this vineyard that I'm on, you're not going to run out of grapes. It's an insane amount of grapes here. So you in the insurance space, if you're like debating, what do I want to do? Am I going to run out of people to see? Not with final expense sales, not with Medicare insurance sales. The numbers are important to understand. 11,000 people turning 65 every day, and they're being paid on the first and the third of the month, the first and the third Wednesday of the month, and you will always have a prospect pool that gets paid. And in a recession, those sweet people are going to be powerful prospects for you to take care of. I've gone through this industry, the ups and the downs, and there is no better place to be than in the final expense space. Final expense and Medicare space matters. You will make the paper once you understand how to be profitable and take care of great people. When you don't run out of prospects, that's a powerful part of your equation if you're debating what you want to do. But if you're thinking about face-to-face versus telesales, oh my goodness, would you like to work from here? I sure do. And a face-to-face agent can never do this. You can't be on a balcony staring at a vineyard all day doing the work. I was up crazy early, pounding the phones, taking care of great people, but the view is different. The view is dynamic because I'm in telesales. A face-to-face agent just can't do this. You can still see the people. The prospect pool is amazing, same prospect pool, but powerful freedom is something to ponder. So if you're an agent that's like, well, I don't know, I'm sick and tired of mortgage protection, it's a place that you're in a recession industry. It's going to happen, and when it does, your leads are going to be left behind. It's going to get real expensive real fast. Where the final expense space, the Medicare space for you, is not going to change. The lead cost is not going up. It's actually been going, down in some ways, depending on if you go statewide, what region you decide to work, and that's important for you. So if you want to keep your lead cost lower, go into the final expense market. Your money matters, and when you're trying to pay for leads, it's so vital that you have as many leads as possible so that you can meet needs. But is the recession harming final expense telesales? No, not at all. Is final expense hurting the face-to-face guys and gals? No, not at all. But their lead cost has gone up, and their gas prices have gone up for sure. So that's not a debate. Your lead cost has gone up as a face-to-face agent, but you're not running out of people to see. Just means you're going to pay a little bit more because you've got to get tighter geography as a face-to-face insurance agent. But telesales agents, woo, baby, we keep buying leads, seeing the people, and it's amazing. Our lead cost is the same that it's been for a couple years now. We haven't seen this rise in the cost, which allows you to capitalize more, but you will not run into a position where you run out of people to see. That's crazy important when you're trying to make paper. 11,000 people turning age 65 on the daily. You've got to remember this. You're not dealing with a demographic that is affected by the financial wins. They've already made their wealth. They're on disability, they're on Social Security. That paycheck shows up every month, and that matters for you when you're stepping into a recession like we are. We're seeing it. A lot of you out in the industry are experiencing it. And when you really start transitioning into a recession-proof industry, you will become powerful. You really will. I've done this industry a long time. I've been in the insurance industry combined with my telesales background over 2+ decades, 20+ years. I've gone through massive downturns. I've gone through recessions as an insurance agent, and let me tell you, the final expense market is a straight line. Nothing changes here. Great people. This product, final expense and Medicare, is something that people need when times are good, when times are bad. Nothing changes. These are great people, great prospects that need your powerful product. They're not high net worth. They're amazing people, but they need the products that you sell. You're not strapped into a corner here. You can capitalize when you step into a market that is truly, truly recession proof. When you're powerful and have an endless supply of prospects, that's how you stack your paper. When you're in a position where you're like, ooh, should I go into the real estate industry? Well, I wouldn't. Should I go into the mortgage protection industry? Well, that's gone sour. Your lead costs are shooting up like skyrockets, and you're putting yourself into a position, even as a face-to-face agent, where you're seeing direct mail lead costs pumping up in a big way. Telesales has a tremendous advantage, even though it's the same demographic. So if you're thinking about a recession-proof business model, well, I would highly encourage you to look at telesales, but stay as a face-to-face insurance agent if that's your jam. If you're trying to really get it done and not have the recession hit you and harm you, you found the right choice if you're thinking about final expense or Medicare insurance sales. It's a simple business. Not easy, but it's simple, and you're not going to run out of people to see. A lot of the industry is getting rattled real bad right now because they're buying mortgage protection leads. That's all based on people refinancing. That's all based on new houses. Well, with interest rates going up, you know what happens? Everything slows down. That's not great for you, right? So the final expense market, you will be right, and you're going to be in a good place for a long, long time. You're not going to run out of prospects. Your lead cost is very low. You've got a low-income, middle-income clientele base that really needs what you possess. That's powerful. That is powerful. And understand they're always paid at a certain time of the month, which means they always have money, where if you're dealing with a younger client who's not good with money, well, you may not make it if your prospects don't get paid. You will experience the first thing that gets dropped is going to be the mortgage protection policy. When you're selling that kind of a thing, it's just the way of the industry. People that are retired, people that are disabled, they're great people. They need your powerful products. They place prioritization on keeping that policy. It sticks and stays because how they get paid each month is important to them keeping their policy. So when you sell mortgage protection to a younger person, they may buy it from you, but will they keep it? Only you will find out. When you're buying mortgage leads, well, right now, the only people that are refinancing, or you might as well call it the final expense lead, because it's a really, really, really expensive lead, and it's going to lead you to the same people that you could purchase a FE lead for. Well, a lot of agents are transitioning to a recession-proof industry because of the amount of people that are turning 65, the amount of money that can be made by making other people's lives better. That's what it's about, taking care of our prospects in powerful ways. But in a recession, nothing shines brighter than final expense, Medicare insurance. It is the way for you to make a way. And oh, by the way, annuity sales are ridiculous. Anytime there's these seas of change that your consumers are experiencing, annuities a lot of times are the right fit for what your consumer is experiencing right now. They need you. They want what you possess, but it is powerful to be in a position where you're in a recession-proof industry. When you are in a recession-proof industry, Doesn't matter if things are up, doesn't matter if things are down. You will be diligent, you will be a dominating force for good. And if you ever think about stepping in to this market, there is nothing better than telesales, because the freedom that it'll give you, it's like nothing else you've ever experienced. But when you step into this place and take care of really good people, it's a pretty powerful place for you to understand that you're never going to run out of people to see. You're never going to run out of leads. Just buy a lot of them, go meet their needs with your powerful products, and you may just be the right person for this group of people that really needs great agents. They're an underserved people group. They're so underserved. So many people will mistreat the final expense demographic, the Medicare Advantage population. But to have a professional like yourself take care of them, that's what they need. And for you to step into this industry in a recession-proof place, it may be just what you need to. I hope this helps you. If I can serve you in any way at all, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. Free resources always for the taking. And I appreciate you joining with me today. We'll see you soon.